I got one more thing to do for you. It's not a piece of music. 10 more Tadhgs. Jesus help me if that was to happen. Oh, Christ. This is a spoken word piece, but it's a spoken word piece about Waterford and how great Waterford is. And how Waterford also has its fucking shit moments, you know. So, this is about that. Hopefully you get a few laughs out of it anyway, but I'm going to finish on this one because, you know, it's kind of a bit rowdy as well. Right. It's called Waterford My Home. Waterford my home, where I can't walk up the town without hearing, well boy, how's it going? Where Howdy's call rings out across the square of a Saturday morning and Toddy's wave out on the Tramore Road brings a smile to your face. And we never stop complaining or moaning or groaning that fucking Apple Market roof, boy. Looks disgraceful, boy. Where'd they get the money for that, boy, eh? Where on a rainy day the tiles can be a death trap on the floor of Red Square, old ones and young ones alike gossiping about your man with the head of hair. Where we lack 24/7 cardiac care. We have 90 minutes to survive, you're gambling our lives and you think that's fair. Waterford, with your large bottles off the shelf. Sure, look, you know yourself. Throw us another before I end up in the gutter because I can't afford a psychiatrist's fee. The town's gone to the dogs. It's covering a sheet of fog over the shore on a dark winter morning where a man is on the edge, questioning whether to jump from Rice Bridge, Redmond Bridge, Timber Toes. Different shit, different days, you know. Waterford, where Mount Misery gives us hope, all the irony. Where the rainbow appeared to show we believe in equality, to call to action, stand and unite, a cliff face the only thing that makes us believe we can win this fight. Fucking around on the hill under the Ardree at 6:30 a.m. on a bank holiday Monday, watching the reflection of the boats and the buildings along the quay off the shore. The light is perfect. The scene is perfect. The moment is perfect. Waterford, my home, you are beautiful. You are Ireland's oldest city, the city of the Blah, the Rasher and the Jacob's Cream Cracker. You two and the Showboat, the Smiths and the Savage, the whole fucking town was there that night. The disco and Breens and the bottles of Phoenix and your man that's always dancing in shorts at 2 o'clock of a Tuesday morning because everyone else is closed. But he's still going, go on bossy boy, keep on going. And just like him, Waterford has given us heroes. Thomas Francis Marr and the flag the nation's so proud of. Darryl Murphy, Stephen Hunt and John O'Shea. We went to the Euros because of that goal against Germany. Alfie Hale and John Milan kissing the badge. Anna Manahan, Teresa Deevy, Points of Hoffman and the lad that helped you the following morning. Keith Barry and Carrie Crowley, Sean Dunn and our champion Sean Kelly on your bike, boy, you're fucking deadly. Van Dudekin and the Shanahans, Morris and Dan, Robert Boyle and Luke Wadding, and who could forget Gilbert O'Sullivan. From the Spree Parade and all its madness to Waterford Crystal, and would you go away with that boy, were you made in the glass? Shella Kabuki's Red Lead and come here, that's gas. My father and grandfather and 10,000 others headed out to Kilcohen to watch the great Paddy Code of a Friday evening. And now my father and I headed out to Kilbarry to watch a soccer revolution spearheaded by Rennie. My friends and I sitting on the steps of the Ballybricken bullpost with placards in hands. One of them at the top shouting across the green, get your rosaries off my ovaries, at a crowd of lads with a shrine to their virgin queen. And that Ballybricken pig buyers looking on in their suits, that's John Redmond's work. Some man for one man, if only they knew. The whole part of town is covered in blue shirts. Waterford, where nobody has a name. Well boy, well girl, well lad, well man, what's the story, Sham? Where everybody would walk around the town in a pair of expensive sunglasses they got for half nothing because their cousin's mother's auntie's brother worked in the Ray-Ban factory. Street names, town names, John's Hill, John's Town, John's Street, John's Lane, John's Park, and all the other Johns planted all over the town. Dunmore, Lismore, Ardmore, Clashmore, are there any more? Tramore. Getting sick in the Walters because they scream too much. Cunningham's Chips and a swim in the Gillamines. Boatstrand, Anstown, Woodstown, Bunman, and a spin out to Onryan. Marneal, Orkney, Sweveney, Helvick, O'Costa, Cacown. The city walls and the towers around the town, Reginald's Tower, Beach Tower, the French Tower, the Semi-Lunar Tower, the Clock Tower, built by God knows who, God knows when. Sure, look, they've always been there. Waterford, where there was once more radio stations than people, pirates of the radio waves on Shoreway, WLR, ABC, and would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for those pesky fucking licence fees. A bowl of shoestring potatoes and a pint of Metalman Pale Ale and Jeff's. The Drop It Downs as number 9 is the best you can get. Cragock's Kjol, Gockloss and Ishkabah, or a session of a Tuesday and Jordan's with the lads from Red Kettle. Waterford can drive you up the wall just when you think you've seen it all. It's full of ignoramuses and pricks, and what's worse, we thought it easily be fixed by ringing Billy McCarthy and giving out stink. The buses are shite, the place is a kip. Ask Cat Ocean boy, Waterford's brilliant. Begrudgers and haters and scumbags and wasters think the town's gone to the dogs. They're blind to it all. Waterford's my home. It's the gift that keeps on giving, but it's the forgotten city. Oh, what a place it is to be living. Up the Daisha cries Croke Park. Up the Daisha cries Welsh Park. Up the Daisha cries John's Park. Up the Daisha Waterford. My home, you're always in me heart. Thanks a million. That's me for the evening.